What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and give me all your takes down below in the comment section. I want all of your takes on the Dodgers signing Trevor Bauer down below in the comment section. And be on the lookout for the Dodgers Nation Word of the Day. We're giving out over $1,000 worth of cash and prizes this month. All you have to do is spot that Word of the Day. It'll flash on the screen at some point during this video. And once you spot that Word of the Day, all you have to do is go to our About page, email us that word, and you're entered to win. We're giving away over $1,000 worth of cash and prizes. Good luck. Secure that bag, Dodgers Nation. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. With spring training set to kick off this week, we're going to be grading the biggest Dodgers offseason moves, the most significant moves, the Trevor Bauer signing, the re-signing of Justin Turner, the re-signing of Blake Treinen, the move for Cory Knable. But the grades are in, and we're ready to hand out report cards.
I'm going to distribute your report cards.
But before we get to my grades, let me show you my grading scale. Dodgers offseason grading scale, here we go. A equals elite, Fleeceman doing his thing. B equals baller move / great. C equals average move. D equals, dude, what were they thinking? And then F equals #fail. Did we trade Pedro again? Of course, I'm talking about when the Dodgers dealt Pedro Martinez, the future Hall of Famer, in exchange for Delino DeShields. I don't think Andrew Friedman would make a move like that. I mean, he did trade the 2019 Rookie of the Year, Yordan Alvarez, for Josh Fields, but Friedman's more than made up for it since then. Now, the first offseason move we're going to grade is the Dodgers re-signing Blake Treinen. The Dodgers signed Blake Treinen to a 2-year, $17.5 million contract with a club option for the third year worth $8 million. Now, in his only season with the Dodgers, he was one of the more dependable relievers coming out of that bullpen. He was an innings eater. He pitched more innings than any Dodger reliever last season. He pitched 25 2/3 innings. He was a real workhorse out of the pen. That ERA, a 3.86 ERA. That FIP, a 3.15 FIP. To me, it was the strikeout numbers were a little lower than I thought at 20.6% K percentage, but he came up big in the postseason, particularly Game 5. He got that big save that put the Dodgers up 3-2. They would eventually go on to win the World Series in 6 games, and he had his ups and downs in the postseason. Gave up that big home run there to Austin Riley in Game 1 of the NLCS, but otherwise, he only gave up 1 home run for the entire regular season in 27 games, and he was inducing soft contact with that filthy two-seamer all season long. Had an 84.8 miles per hour average exit velocity. That was top 5% in all of Major League Baseball. He was top 1% when it came to barrel percentage, only 1.3%, and he did an excellent job executing his game plan. And when you see guys out there like Liam Hendricks getting that $54 million deal to get Blake Treinen at 2 years at just under $9 million per season, I think it's a great move for the Dodgers, and I'm going to give this one a B. A B for the signing of Blake Treinen, because he's not elite. He's not quite elite. I think he can actually get better in his second year with the Los Angeles Dodgers, working with this coaching staff in LA. I think he's going to be more comfortable, and I think maybe he gets closer to being that 2018 lights out Blake Treinen in year 2 with LA, but I'm giving it a B for Blake Treinen.
Balake. Where is Balake at? No Balake here today.
My name's Blake.
And then next, Cory Knable. So on December 2nd, the Dodgers traded for Cory Knable. He was non-tendered by the Milwaukee Brewers. The Dodgers ultimately avoided arbitration with Knable, signing him to a 1-year, $5.25 million contract. And Cory Knable was one of the best relievers in all of Major League Baseball in 2017 and 2018. And if you're a Dodgers fan, you already know how good Cory Knable can be, because he was lights out in that 2018 NLCS against LA. In that series, he gave up 1 run and 2 hits, struck out 10, walking just 2 in 7 innings of work. He was an all-star in 2017, and at his peak, he was an absolute punch-out machine. This guy knows how to miss bats. He had a 40.8% K percentage in 2017. In 2018, that K percentage sat at 39.5%. Then in 2020, coming off that Tommy John surgery, he struggled to find that velocity, and that K percentage dropped down to 24.2%. So if he can find a way to get back to all-star Cory Knable, then this is a masterpiece move by Andrew Friedman. But as it stands right now, yes, there's no guarantee that he'll return to all-star form, but I trust this Dodgers organization. I think from a health perspective, from a coaching perspective, they're going to find a way to optimize what he has left, and they're going to get him back to being a very productive player. And I'm going to give this a B. A B for Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers for getting Cory Knable. It could be upgraded to an A. I think this is the move to watch this season, because if If you can find a way to dominate again, he is the piece that this Dodgers bullpen has been missing. They have a lot of guys that know how to induce soft contact, but they need some more guys that can miss bats. He's still just 29 years old. I think the Dodgers got to steal with Cory Knable. I think he's going to be a very productive player for this Dodgers bullpen. I think he's going to be Cory Knable, and he'll be eating innings in that Dodgers pen. And the next, Trevor Bauer, the Dodgers' blockbuster offseason signing, the Bauer move made by Andrew Friedman. I think this is a great move for the club for a lot of different reasons. One, it's going to solidify this rotation. It's going to give them that big three at the top of this rotation, and that doesn't even include guys like Julio Urias, David Price, Tony Gonsolin, or Dustin May. That is how much depth this Dodger rotation has. But for me, what I'm most excited about when it comes to Trevor Bauer is that he's a workhorse. This guy is going to eat up innings for this Dodgers starting rotation. And in 2019, the last full season in Major League Baseball, he pitched 213 innings. His average for 162 games is 202 innings. So this guy, he's durable. You're going to see him out there, and he has a lot of incentive to try to go out there and dominate. And I think the other big thing is it's going to relegate one of these elite younger pitchers into that Dodgers bullpen, whether it be Dustin May or Tony Gonsolin or Julio Urias. It's going to make that Dodgers bullpen that much better. But my grade for the Trevor Bauer signing, I'm going to give it an A. And it's mainly because the Dodgers got him for their price. They got him for that short-term, high AAV deal. They've been trying to pull this off for years. We saw them try to do it with Bryce Harper, but this time around, the stars aligned, and they got their guy. Now, if they were signing Trevor Bauer to a 6 or 7 year deal with $200+ million, I wouldn't be as high on it, but I think they're going to get peak Trevor Bauer for the next 2 seasons. But what I think I love most about the move was the message it sent to the San Diego Padres. It was an absolute haymaker from this Dodgers organization to the San Diego Padres, and the Padres thought, well, we had this incredible offseason. We traded for Yu Darvish and Blake Snell, where the Dodgers brought in the reigning Cy Young Award winner. So for me, it's an easy A. The Dodgers get an easy A for their Bauer move.
And I can't wait, Dodger fans.
And then last but not least, the Dodgers re-signing Justin Turner to a 2-year, $34 million contract. You've got a team option for a 3rd year worth $14 million, and he picked the Dodgers over the Milwaukee Brewers. So John Heyman reported that the Brewers offered him a similar contract, and of course he was going to stay in L.A. Look what Walker Buehler tweeted out. He said, "Were we scared, the Brewers?" I mean, he actually said, we scared, but I know what you're trying to say right there, Walker Buehler. He has since deleted the tweet, but I think Walker Buehler speaks for all of us that if it was down to the Brewers and the Dodgers and the money was the same, you know that JT was coming back to LA. And to me, I love this move for a lot of different reasons, because you have that clubhouse leadership. He is the glue to this Dodgers clubhouse. I said it before, he is the straw that stirs the Dodgers michelada. And the bottom line is the Dodgers need a right-handed bat. He was still very productive last season, hit .307, had a 140 WRC+, came through in the playoffs, had an OPS over 1,000, hit 2 home runs in the 2020 World Series against the Rays. And also, they got him for that 2-year deal. He's not going to hold up any contracts in the future. The Dodgers were able to get their guy at the years that they wanted to. Yes, some people might say it's a little high, $17 million a year, but 1, he's still productive, and 2, I have no problem taking care of Justin Turner. For everything he's built here in Los Angeles, everything he's done for this franchise, everything he's still going to do, I have no issue with it, and they're still going to be able to maintain that financial flexibility in future deals with other players. And you also send the message that the Dodgers is the ultimate free agent destination for players around the league, because you come here, you take advantage of a great organization, you contend for titles, and they'll take care of you on the back end. So I think that'll pay dividends somewhere down the line. And I think there's so many things Justin Turner does for this franchise that doesn't show up in the box score. You can't underestimate what he does from an intangible standpoint. He brings that in spades. So for the re-signing of Justin Turner, I'm going to give this an A-. I won't give it a full A. 1, because you won't expect him to be an all-star. He's not going to be an elite player. At the end of the day, you are giving a 36-year-old player that does have some injury history, $17 million per season, but it is Justin Turner. As a hitter, he's still one of the best bat-to-ball hitters in the league. A lot of people say he can't hit a fastball. He hit .341 against heaters last season, and I still think what he brings in the clubhouse is so valuable. So an A- for Justin Turner. And then as a bonus, I'm going to give Andrew Friedman, for everything he's done this offseason, I'm going to give Andrew Friedman an A. An A for Andrew Friedman. Give an applause, a round of applause for Andrew Friedman. He was in his bag this offseason, signing Trevor Bauer, re-signing Blake Trinan, re-signing Justin Turner, continuing to replenish this farm system, maintaining this financial flexibility while still getting elite players. Look, this guy is in the zone right now. I'd venture to say he's one of, if not the best executive in all of Major League Baseball right now. You remember Friedman Twitter? Me, neither, because Andrew Friedman has been outstanding the past few seasons. But I want all your grades down below in the comments section. Give me all your grades for these moves we talked about today. Signing Trevor Bauer, re-signing Blake Trinan, re-signing Justin Turner, getting Cory Knable. I want all your grades and all your takes down below in the comments section. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. We've got the Dodgers Word of the Day giveaway going on. We're giving away over $1,000 worth of cash and prizes for the entire month of February. All you have to do is spot the Dodgers Nation Word of the Day. It flashed at some point during this video. If you see that word, head to our About page, email us, and you'll be entered to win. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.